What if I told you you don't have to be lucky to get rich? You don't have to sacrifice years of your life making someone else's vision come true, filling and lining the pockets of others to your own detriment. First, we need to understand, why do we even want riches? Why do we want all of this wealth? What we really want is freedom. Freedom to pursue our own passions and do what we love and spend time with those that we love. Because time is limited. And honestly, it's an illusion that we've created as a society. But what wealth does, what money does, is it allows us to buy our time back. We don't have to exchange our time for money. That is the purpose of it. Once we have financial freedom, we have arrived. And we can escape this mental matrix, this societal matrix that 99% of the people of our population are trapped in. So how do we get on this wealth creation path? Well, first, we have to understand that we lack awareness. Awareness will solve all of your problems. So many people are trapped in this small little box because their environment has shaped their mind and shaped their mental paradigm to that of a worker. And you surround yourself with all of these people in these bullshit labor slave wage jobs that have that same mindset. And honestly, they're probably going to be that way their whole life. But that's the power of the internet, is that you can get into these spaces where people are making $10, $15, $100,000 a month, and they will teach you how to do the same. But you do have to invest in it. And when you invest money in these type of things, understand you're not investing in that person. You're investing in yourself. And if you invest in yourself and actually put effort and time behind the money that you put forth, you will see your returns times 10. But it will take time. It's not going to happen overnight. And you have to have this understanding and this knowing that it will work out. You cannot operate off of fear. You have to know that it's going to work. Because if you have fear in your subconscious mind and you're doing the stuff, but honestly, in the back of your mind, you tell yourself it's not going to work, then you're going to quit after a month, a year of it not working. And ultimately, at the end, what you tell yourself will ring true. But if you're relentless on your path and continuously strive towards your goals, you can make them a reality. You just have to stay on that path long enough. We all are put on this earth. We're all here. And we're all created in the same image of the universal creator. And because we are made in that image, we ourselves are creators. And because we are in this time of the digital renaissance, it's easier than ever to create and monetize. And then from that, become financially free. We are not here to be trapped by dogma, to be trapped by others' thinking. We all have our own unique way of looking at things. And if you can share your unique mind with the world and stop trying to be this perfect person and just be yourself, you will stand out and you will create your own personal brand because you will be relatable. Stop trying to be cookie cutter. Stop trying to be perfect. No one wants to fucking see that shit. Although we all strive for greatness, for perfection, when you see something that's perfect, you think to yourself, something's off. But when you see someone that's just vulnerable and putting themselves out there, they're not always in the best headspace, but they still put stuff out. You create this bond, you create this relationship to that person because it's real, it's uncut, and it's unfiltered. So when you start on your journey of creation, share your failures. Share everything on your path. Because it's going to make it that much more real. And people are going to applaud you for it. And people will want to invest in you. Everyone loves an underdog story. The people that were born rich, they will never have the same gratitude for the monetary things, the cars, the clothes, all that shit, because they were born into it. But if you come from nothing and you grow and build yourself into a person that's worth sharing, the world is going to applaud you. So invest in yourself. Start reading books. Start the personal growth journey. All the abundance in my life has come from personal development, from reading books and applying these things and understanding universal laws. These laws, if you apply yourself with them, will bring you everything you could possibly imagine and more. And it's realer than real. And it sounds crazy. It sounds like this woo-woo bullshit. But thoughts become actions. And actions bring results. So if you think it's bullshit, if you tell yourself it's bullshit, then that's all it will ever be. But if you tell yourself, if you put actions behind your words, behind your thoughts, and if you have this underlying faith that it will all work out, then it will. Now is the time. And that's all we ever will have is now. So if you don't start now, you're going to live a life of regret, a life of sorrow, and you will live in fear. So, become story-worthy. Start your journey and get on your purpose. Life is so short, guys. And it can be gone in a blink of an eye. I've seen so much death within my life, within my 26 years, that I can tell you that it's It's not worth it to work for someone else your whole life. So start your own journey. Start your own brand. Create a product. You have a cell phone. You have audio and video in your pocket. And that cell phone can either be, your detriment, or it can be your source of fame and your source of wealth. So if you use it to create rather than consume, then you can be somebody. But you have to be vulnerable. You have to be willing to tell your story, to go through your trials and tribulations, and let people know that they are not alone in this world. We all have something to share, and you can learn something from anyone, whether it's who you don't want to be or who you want to become. And then if you look at like algorithms and social spaces, you can start feeding yourself positive people into your life by searching and seeking out the right type of information, and force feed your subconscious positive affirmations, positive thoughts, business. Like, it's that simple. You have to start seeking out these things and reprogramming your subconscious mind and shifting your paradigm into somebody that you would want to become. But if you just mindlessly consume things, and that's all you're ever going to see on your YouTube algorithm, on your Instagram feed, on your Twitter feed. So start shaping your digital profile, and everything else will follow. Start listening to Dan Coe, Alan Watts, Chris Williamson, Omar, Myron Golden, all of these guys, Alex Hormozy. These guys have figured it out, and they're doing what they love and just sharing their experience with the world. And they're incredibly wealthy because of it. So if that's something that you would like to do, then keep watching my videos. Keep feeding yourself these good things, and good things will follow. I don't have too much to say on this one. I am still trying to create my business model for like digital consultations and other digital products, but it will come in due time. Just stick with me, guys. Subscribe to the channel, comment, and boost the algorithm so it doesn't get lost. That's really all I have for today. So, until next time, I wish you health, wealth, and peace of mind.